Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we made our way through the Diglett's Cave and we obtained the HM for Flash, which we are going to need in order to progress onwards. And this time, we are heading out onto Route 9. It is indeed Route 9. I'm not completely crazy, I got one number right, it just took me a couple tries. Alright, we are heading out to Route 9 because on the other side of Route 9 is, well, Route 10. But then after that is Rock Tunnel, which we're going to want to take on here. Alright. Going to use Bellsprout to hack away with Cut right there. And I believe this route has, I want to say, 9 trainers on it. So we're going to try and take all of those out. I don't know if we'll be able to do them all in this one episode, but you never know. We'll at least give it a good fair chance, although if they all have freaking 4 Pokemon, sheesh, I don't know how doable that's going to be. Alright, now let's switch over to Charmeleon, I think, and we will make our way slowly but surely through these guys. I'm going to try and train up Wartortle as much as I can in this area as well, because Wartortle has the potential to be very, very useful in the upcoming area. Alright, it's going to use Ember right here. And wow, we actually didn't take it out. That's disappointing. I'm trying to remember what other Fire-type moves exist in Generation 1. I know for a fact Flamethrower exists in this game, but beyond that, I don't know. I don't know if Flame Wheel exists. I know for a fact that Flame Charge doesn't exist. Like, it's kind of crazy how few moves there are in Generation 1. I think there's only about 100 of them? I think. I want to say there's only about 100 of them. Alright. Bellsprout's coming up next. We're going to switch into Wartortle for our little stop and swap strategy, I think I called it earlier in episode 20? I think it was episode 20. It's kind of crazy how we're already on episode 22, if I'm counting correctly. Doesn't feel like we're that far, but that's probably because I've been doing all these recordings in bulk, so, like, if you take a set of 5 episodes, it's probably only going to feel like one episode to me in my mind, because I just did them all right through in one sitting. And we're already poisoned. Awesome. Cool. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen. You know, I feel like... I don't know what it is, but I've always felt like the older Pokemon games are a little bit more frustrating to go through just in general, because, like, poison hurts you in the overworld, walking is really slow, things like that. I just feel like there's a lot of annoyances in these older Pokemon games that I feel like... I don't want to say they completely drag down the experience, but sometimes it can get a little frustrating when it happens. But I don't know, maybe that's just me and my spoiled new game self, because I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Sun recently, and a lot of this stuff just doesn't happen in that game. Oh well. Some people are going to tell me it's that old classic difficulty, but after a while it stops being difficult and starts just being a little frustrating. Alright, Wartortle gets level 18, which is awesome. And I think we're going to switch back over to Wartortle. I'd like to get Wartortle into the 20s, is basically my immediate goal, because everyone else on the team is in the 20s except for Wartortle, and I'd really like to change that as quickly as I can. And, oh man, like you see, Rap. I hate Rap in Generation 1. I mean, I know I've ranted about it before, but, like, it's just... yeah. And when it lasts, like, 5 turns like this, it gets really... That's the full 5 turns. It just gave me the full 5 turns. What's the chance of that happening? Like, 7%? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore, guys. Like, plus there's the fact that waking up from sleep eats a turn in Generation 1, so if your opponent is faster, you're getting sleep locked. Sorry. Alright, got 3 turns on this sleep so far. Are you gonna give me the full 5 on this too? Because I'm looking over at my timer. We're almost 5 minutes into this episode, and this is the first trainer. Yeah. Rap. And we woke up, but it's a freaking Rap. Like, this is what gets me is there are a lot of people out there that are like, Generation 1 was the only good generation. Show them crap like this happening. Generation 1 was not the best generation. I'm sorry. But, like, it's factually wrong to say Generation 1 was the best. And I'm also remembering, we're poisoned, because that's great, and we don't have anything to heal ourselves with. You know what, I'm just going to go back to Cerulean and heal, and I'm also going to buy more repels for when we need them, so I will be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I bought us 10 additional repels, so now we have 15, which I think is a pretty reasonable number. TM30 right there, and I also healed us up, which I think is probably a good idea, because poison sucks a lot. Alright, next up we have this hiker, and I want to say no, he's using fighting types, because of course he is. I was hoping he would be like, hey, here's a Geodude for your Wartortle to kill for some easy experience, but no, I guess we're just not that lucky. But I mean, I can't complain too terribly much. I mean, oh great, Karate Chop, critical? Oh wow, actually no. I was definitely counting on a critical right there, because if there's anything I feel like we can count on in life, it's death, taxes, and Karate Chop getting a critical hit. Like, at this point, I feel like. Okay, so we're gonna bring you down quick here, I hope. Alright, low kick. Not very effective. I definitely appreciate the not very effectiveness of your move. And down goes Machop. Any level ups? Yes, actually. Ivysaur gets level 23. Awesome. Alright, next up is Onix. I hope Wartortle can take this thing out, because now that we've jumped down that ledge, returning back to Cerulean won't be the easiest thing in the world. But, like, Onix is quadruple weak to water guns, so I feel like, wow, a critical only did 10 damage? Wow. Alright, how much is it gonna do? Nice! One shot, not even a critical. Beautiful. Level up? Yeah, level 19. Alright, things are actually starting to go my way this time, which is really, really nice. Because, man, just, that was stupid, how I got stuck with the sleep and the wrap. Like, sheesh, this game sometimes. Alright, don't have to go this way, but if we loop around here, Route 9, Cerulean City to Rock Tunnel, we have another trainer. I aim to be the ultimate trainer. Alright, ultimate trainer. Ultimate trainer seems like a fun title for you. Youngster wants to fight. Sends out Sandshrew. Now, one really weird fact that I'm looking at the Bulbapedia page right now, apparently this trainer wasn't in Red and Blue, and apparently in Red and Blue it was a junior trainer with a Growlithe and a Charmander. Really not sure why they changed that. I feel like there's no real reason to. But anyway, the thing's 5 levels over us, and it's also weak to us, so we can take it out, and Wartortle doesn't get level 20, but I feel like we're at least decently close. My Sandshrew lost. Well, yeah, that is indeed what just happened just there. Alright, I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Okay, if I remember correctly, this guy we should be a little scared of, because I believe he has 2 Beedrill, which makes me a little nervous, because Beedrill's got some decent power behind it. Alright, Wartortle coming out right here. I feel like switching over to Charmeleon is probably the best idea. Luckily, because Beedrill is fully evolved, oh, since Beedrill's fully evolved, it can dish out some serious issues, but it just used Focus Energy right there. I don't remember if I mentioned this in the past, but in case you guys need a reminder, in Generation 1, Focus Energy is supposed to multiply your crit rate by 4, but instead it actually divides your crit rate by 4. So not only is it useless, it's worse than useless, because using it actually makes your critical hit rate significantly worse, and does nothing else. Which I find really, really funny, because the AI doesn't know that the move is glitched, so it uses it convinced that it's doing something oh so incredibly smart. But it's not. Like, it's completely broken, and I think it's really, really funny how, like, the AI doesn't realize that it's broken and just uses it anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm just pleased by the little things in life, but, like, look at this. The AI is literally making it easier for me to beat them. Literally. That's literally all Focus Energy does. And he also missed, which I feel like is beautiful all on its own. He cuts his critical hit rate by 4, and then he misses. Good job, dude. What a total waste of time. You're telling me, dude, you don't even know the half of it. Alright, and right over here, is there any trainer up here? There's not. Okay, so that's just a nice little shortcut back to Cerulean if you want it, although you do have to cut through the grass to get there. Alright, right over here I want to say there's a trainer. Am I right about that? Yes, he's hiding all the way over this way. Is there an item here or no? I'm just gonna assume there's not. I guess there's not. But we have this guy right here. Definitely want to fight this guy. Ha ha ha, come on, dude. Alright, dude. Let's do this. Alright, you got some good rock and ground types for me to take out? Yes, indeed you do. I definitely appreciate that. Alright. I think a water gun will probably one-shot this guy. Because, as I said, quadruple weakness. Yeah, there we go. Alright. And up next is an Onyx, which, as we've already proven, we are also capable of KOing in one shot, so hopefully this will get us to another level. And yes, he missed Bind, thank God. Bind and Wrap. Ay. Ay, ay, ay. And we get level 21. Yes. Very good. Things are looking up for us. We defeated the Haika. Ha ha ha, you beat me fair. Alright. Now, this part right over here. This is famous in Twitch Plays Pokemon because, as you can see right here, if you hit down at all to get through this ledge, you have to, like, start over, completely over. Go, my super bug Pokemon! So yeah, you definitely want to pause for a moment and remember, I want to say, these 16 hours it took Twitch to get through that ledge, I think, when all was said and done. It wasn't pretty. It really, really wasn't. I felt legitimately bad for them because it took them so long to get past that ledge. And the thing is, that was back when it was, like, super popular and there was, like, 50,000 people watching. So as you can imagine, it was not pretty. It just took one troll out of 50,000 and you were done. You were completely done. Jumping over that ledge, starting completely over, just... yeah, I felt really bad. I mean, it was funny, but it was just one of those things where you just sort of shook your head after a while. You're just like, oh, these poor people. Alright, Venonat coming out next. I don't remember if we've seen Venonat yet, but, like, look at it. Doesn't it look like it should evolve into Butterfree? Yeah. Really, really, really weird design choice right there. I feel like that's something that must have changed in development, because it really looks like Venonat should be the one to evolve into Butterfree. Oh well. Charmeleon gets level 24 and is trying to learn Rage. That's an interesting one. Rage starts out really, really crappy, but as you are attacked, Rage's power will actually go up. So I think we'll try and learn it, although we're definitely not keeping it for long term. Might as well give it a shot. My bugs. My poor bugs. Oh well. Alright, right over here. Is this another trainer? Yeah, there's a lot of trainers hiding around here. I'm taking Rock Tunnel to go to Lavender. Yes, on the other side of Rock Tunnel is Lavender Town, which is definitely one of the more memorable towns in this game just because of the music. And if anyone is not familiar with the music of Lavender Town, oh boy, you are going to get a wake-up call to one of the most iconic songs in the entire series. So yeah, look forward to that in case someone's magically not heard the Lavender Town theme before, although considering the Runaway Guys panels that I've actually seen, I haven't attended them in person, but I have seen them. There have been multiple times where this song would come up on the Identify That Song question, and people would not be able to do it, so maybe I have way too much faith in the youth of today, as it were. Alright, Diglett coming out right here. Can we one-shot this guy now? I'm not sure if we can, because Diglett's only got a ×2 weakness to water. Wow, we actually did! Awesome. Nice. Alright. Up next is Ekans. No, we don't want to switch for that. I think we'll keep in here. I think we might be able to take this guy out in a couple of hits. One hit brings him down to just over half. Okay, as long as he doesn't poison me, I'll be okay. Because this next Pokemon I'm very confident Wartortle will be able to take out. Alright, Leer actually misses the second time, which is awesome. Well, I don't know how can a mean look miss? I guess it just... How do you fail to Leer at somebody? I don't know, don't ask me to explain this game. It's weird. This game is just one of those weird cases. Alright, Water Gun almost takes out Sandshrew, but doesn't. Darn it. Oh well, and we miss, which is epic. Okay, and we get a critical and somehow manage to survive, and yes, we hit it. Good. I was afraid we were going to have another stupid miss on our hands. Wartortle gets level 22. Very good. Can't measure up. Indeed you can't, good sir. Now right up here is just a random little patch of grass. I'm not sure why it's there, but it's there. Alright, and I think this guy is next up on our agenda right here. I think we could probably get through all these trainers. I don't know. I'm looking at our timer right here. I don't know if we can make it. Yeah, I think this will be the last trainer. Once we beat this guy, we'll end things off, and then next time we will finish conquering this area. We're pretty close. I think after this there's only one more trainer, but then we're heading into Rock Tunnel and all that, so we might as well find a good stopping point. Alright, Machop is coming out. I think I want to switch over to Charmeleon for this one. Alright. And I think we're just going to Ember you, because odds are you're going to Karate Chop me and get a critical and junk, so... Oh wow, I got a critical. Okay. I will definitely take that. Alright, Emba. Down you go. And Charmeleon doesn't quite get level 25, which is unfortunate. Switching back over to Wartortle because, of course, Geodude. Wartortle is definitely qualified to take out a Geodude, IMO. So, Water Gun. Boink. It's super effective. And we defeated the Hiker. What's that? Yes, indeed. But yeah, looking at my timer right here, we're almost at like 18, 19 minutes, which is kind of crazy if I'm looking at this correctly. So I think we are going to be ending things off here. So, this past episode of Pokemon Yellow, we explored the majority of Route 9 on our way to Rock Tunnel. And next time on Pokemon Yellow, we are going to be beating the last trainer on Route 9, doing a little exploring of Route 10, which is actually before Rock Tunnel, and then we are going to be heading into Rock Tunnel, because redundancy is good. So without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
スピアー毒蜂ポケモン高さ 1.0 メートル重さ 29.6 キログラム集団で現れることもある猛スピードで飛び回りお尻の毒針で刺しまくる